Well, hello there, and welcome to another video by Football's Best. I hope you enjoy. Why does the quarterback say hut? Well, some of you might say it's because he wants the play to start, but that is the incredibly obvious answer. What I'm asking is, why does he say hut as opposed to saying something that makes more sense, like go or something along those lines? Hut is one of the most audible words said during football games, partly because everyone has heard it and because everyone is expecting it. This throat grunt is one of the most recognizable words from any sport. Most every team's quarterback says it, and it starts almost every play in professional, college, high school, and even Pee Wee football. But why do we say it? Longtime Philadelphia Eagles center and two-time Pro Bowler Jason Kelce said in an interview with the New York Times, "I have no idea why we say hut." Yet, he most definitely snapped the ball tens of thousands of times to the word hut. He later said in the same interview, "I guess because it's better than yelling now or go. I've heard some people say go, and that's awful. That doesn't sound like football." New Orleans Saints tight end Benjamin Watson, who also has the third highest score on the Wonderlic test of any NFL player, said, "I've never thought about hut except that it seems forceful. The quarterback yells a sharp sound and guys start running at each other." Joe Theismann, the former Washington Redskins quarterback and an All-American at Notre Dame, reckons he shouted hut more than 10,000 times during games and practices. Quote, "I started when I was 12 years old, and I've been hutting my way through football for 55 years, but I have no clue why," Theismann said. So players who have said the word or have heard it for years don't even know why it is used. But a dig into the origin for hut will reveal its root word hike, and you might have heard some quarterbacks say this in sequence with hut. Additionally, unlike hut, we can actually trace the first use of hike back to John Heisman, who also happens to have a trophy named after him. Prior to his use of hike, Heisman would scratch the center's leg to initiate the snap, but when an opposing player scratched the center's leg, he had to find another way. This is how he came up with the word hike, which already meant to lift. Additionally, this was a short word that could be said quickly and easily heard. But as for the word hut, it was later introduced sometimes in the 1950s. Some believe you can trace its roots all the way back to the days of World War II, when drill sergeants would say a tin hut, which sounds a lot better when said by a sergeant. A tin hut! It is supposed to prepare the soldier for a battle. Furthermore, players probably switched to this word for that very reason. Tin hut is an American military term that means come to attention. It came into use because it is easier to say at full shout than attention. Hut isn't the only thing borrowed from World War II. In another video of mine, which I recommend you watch after this one, in it I talk about helmet stickers. In short, they were inspired by a Miami University coach who was an ex-World War II pilot. If you want to know the rest, unfortunately you've got to watch the video. So, to recap, why does every play start on hut? Simply because it works best. That about does it for this one, but a special thank you to my first Patreon supporter, John Hopkins, for contributing to the channel. Donations like his help me to continue to make videos. All of the money from Patreon is used to upgrade my equipment and software to ensure the best possible video. If you would also like to contribute, there is a link in the description as well as in the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will catch you in the next video. Drew Brees has handpicked this video and thinks you should watch it here. Juju Smith thinks you should support the channel by clicking here. Otherwise, watch my last episode right in the middle of your screen.
Toasted up, now I ain't host. Kush all in my lap because he hold on wanna roll it. I was sliding in the lamb with the power glide. Slime green paint.